So if you remember, the King of the Mountain match was built around a little story where Waltman convinced AJ to work together with him, but then turned on him at the last minute.
Yay. I do remember that.
Do you?
I yayed it because I was trying to remember it. But in the King of the Mountain match, I did enjoy that because I'm always a big fan of multi-man matches that actually have little layers in them. And something like that is appreciative and adds an extra dynamic to a big spot match like that.
And I especially appreciate it when you're like, not only is it a part of that match, but then it's a story coming out of that match into the next pay-per-view.
AJ's kind of like a little whiny bitch the whole time too.
Yeah, because he's like a kid who got played, but then he's like, I want revenge. And Waltman's like, fuck you, dude, you're dumb.
Oh man, I'm not dumb. Earth is round. I swear.
July 1st Impact, Sean Waltman faces Sanjay Dutt.
Dream match.
It's a match that happens.
Yeah.
Listen, like, we were talking about this in the watch along about Sean Waltman, and that like this is a perfectly fine like 2.5-star TV match. But when you watch Sean Waltman, there is just the comfort in watching a man who is better than I think nearly everybody on these shows.
There is a level and consistency to a Sean Waltman TV match that, although it won't blow you away, you know that you're not going to be insulted by watching it.
Yeah, like every single thing about like every kick he hits, every position he takes when Sanjay's like everything about him, he's just like a true pro who nails every beat of a wrestling match. So even when he's doing what is ultimately like a 6-minute, largely kind of a squash, like he's not doing a super competitive match with Sanjay here, like every beat of it is just perfect. It's just on point. He just nails it. And it just made me kind of sad that like this is probably the longest run Waltman has in a TV wrestling company. In fact, I think it is since like the death of WCW, you know?
Yeah. He's always just been like that guy.
Yeah, he has like a 4 or 5 month run here where he's on TV pretty regularly. And every other time he mostly pops in and out of TNA in particular. I don't think he even wrestles at all in WWE after this, does he?
I don't think so.
I don't remember him having like a one-off even in WWE.
He's mostly a run-in guy.
Yeah, or a guy who just stands in the background when they do the 17th DX reunion.
They did one on SmackDown this week.
Fuck's sake. But like, it's just such a shame because you watch these matches and see he's still great.
Yeah.
And like you can document Sean Waltman's demons to up and down to the end of until the end of time, but like he's still great here. He still clearly has a ton to offer the business as a worker, and it's just such a shame that he never really had the chance to.
Yeah. Well, like I remember there being a distinct sort of moment when he did those Chikara matches, Generico, Cabana, and such, and people were like, "Oh, a woman can go."
Yeah, it's the exact same feeling there, isn't it? It's like, oh, he still has a ton to offer because he was like 40 then. You know, it's not like he was washed past his prime. He's still in the age period where he should be able to deliver.
Like the same age as Taiji Ishimori is now.
Yeah, the exact same number of abs.
Which has become our favorite thing.
The fact that man is 40 is just mind-blowing to me.
He also has looked the same age for like a decade.
That's true. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a real shame because Sean Waltman is maybe the best wrestler to have not as many good matches as he should.
Yeah.
To the level of talent.
2012 was the Chikara stuff. That was 11 years. Yeah, he would have been like just 40.
So, man, and he did the GCW stuff. I didn't watch the matches. Was he any good?
Oh yeah, he did. I watched one of them.
Because he did the Janela match and he did, I think, another tag, didn't he?
He tagged with Janela and then he did a Janela singles, yeah.
I saw it was like 20 minutes long, so I was like, no thank you. But
I remember being like, he was like pretty okay in it, I thought.
Maybe now's the time. We'll have that one last Sean Waltman one.
And that was like February of last year, so...
Main event of this Impact after Waltman beats Sanjay with the X Factor, by the way. I like the little finish where he was doing the 10 punches in the corner and while the referee was admonishing him for doing it, while the referee was admonishing Sanjay for doing a 10 punch, Waltman just cut a sneaky low blow and X Factored him for the win.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
And main event was AJ Styles versus Alex Shelley.
I love AJ Styles and I love Alex Shelley. I did not rewatch this match.
Yeah, you had a thing on the watch along where you're like, did they re-air this match? It's like, no!
Yeah, because, like, I knew that they re-aired the first one. And in my head, because it has been 2 months, I was like, oh, did they not re-air it yet? And this is the one they're airing. And then halfway through, I noticed that, like, Shelley's face was exploded.
Yep.
And I went, I don't remember that last time. And I was like...
And then Sean Waltman walks out, stands on top.
Yeah, I was like, maybe they spliced it. And then, like, I was still kind of like, okay, they could have done, like, splicing and Waltman, like, post, like, new commentary or whatever. And then when he walked in the ring afterwards, I was like, maybe they didn't.
Why did you build such a conspiracy theory for this match?
Because I knew that they re-aired it.
Oh.
And we had like a whole conversation about AJ and Alex never having like a big breakout match in TNA. So that was still in my head too. So it's your fault.
Good little match. As you said, AJ hit a spin kick and Shelley's face just exploded. He's bleeding everywhere.
Shelley may be like one of 5 people on this roster who wouldn't whine about that for the next 2 months.
He did miss the TV main event the next week, though. He was meant to be, or the last one. The last match of the month was Team Canada against Styles and Waltman. It was meant to be Shane and Shelley against Styles and Waltman, but both Shane and Shelley picked up injuries.
That would have ruled.
So yeah, Styles wins with the Styles Clash. Waltman sarcastically applauds AJ as they start getting into it, but Jerry Lynn returns and separates them.
Well, he runs in the ring. And then the video cuts.
Yeah, then they go off the air.
You're like, oh my god, Jerry Lynn's running. Oh.
It's a big cliffhanger. He's separating them. It's like, my god.
But like, he doesn't even separate them. He just gets in the ring.
He's like, hey, over.
And I was like, wow, the 3-way dance.
The famous TNA triple threat.
At Unbreakable 2005.
If they actually did a Styles Lynn Waltman match, that match would probably rock.
Yeah, I'd be into it.
So the story obviously being Lynn has extensive history with Waltman. He has extensive history with Styles. So he's the man in the middle.
He's the man in the box. That's Tommy Dreamer, actually.
So July 8th, Impact. Terry Taylor has AJ Styles backstage, and AJ Styles is the world's most 2005 man.
You can't keep saying this.
But you look at him, and he's like the pink shirt with the collar popped. He's wearing one of those like leather wrist bracelet things. It's like,
I have one of those around here somewhere.
the shirt is half, like not even half tucked. It's slightly tucked in the front. It's like, he's the world's most 2005 man, Liam.
I think it's a fit. I rate it.
You dress like this, mostly because you probably have this outfit.
You know, I don't have any pink shirts. It devastated me. I needed one the other week. I didn't have one.
What did you need one for?
I was doing a Mean Girls showing.
Ah.
And we were all going to wear pink.
And then you realized you had no pink.
No. So I wore a shirt that had like some pink on it, and then I painted my nails.
Nice. I don't think I have a pink
That's
shirt.
what people are here for. This content.
No, I have the Dolph Ziggler pink t-shirt. I do have a pink t-shirt. Oh,
Well, you are notoriously a show-off.
oh no.
You're a hashtag heel.
I am a hashtag heel.
Can you put hashtag heel in your Twitter name now?
No, I don't do Twitter names. I'm an adult.
It's true, I don't either.
They settled on playing the Impact theme underneath the promos, by the way. That works much better. Styles very awkwardly asks Larry Zbyszko for a match with Waltman. Terrible promo. The man is so bad.
He's having a rough time.
He's so bad. He can't even like get out a sentence and be like, I'd like to wrestle Sean Waltman at the pay-per-view without being like, oh. And Larry's like, you got your match against Waltman, but...
I think that's what you were asking for.
Yeah. Just in case, Jerry Lynn will be the special referee.
Can Jerry Lynn be unbiased is the question.
Yeah, will he call it down the middle?
Rivals of his, the Lightning Kid and Air Styles.
So, July 15th Impact main event, Team Canada defeated AJ Styles and Sean Waltman.
Yeah, we had this, this is the match I was talking about. Mm-hmm. Where I said that, this match is fine, but I truly have nothing to say about it. It's good in every technical way you could ask for a match to be good, but there's, nothing notable.
So, tell me all about it.
I just did.
Oh, well, great. There's also a recap video before the match. Lynn had some comments talking about how, you know, me and AJ, we went to war. Me and Waltman, we invented the X Division before there was the X Division. They also start using the pioneer of the X Division phrase about Jerry Lynn this month, which I think is the first time they start calling him that.
AJ should be the pioneer. He was the first champ.
But Lynn is like the X Division before there was X Division guy, even though that's also Waltman.
Yeah, they should have a match for that title.
So yeah, they have, as you said, a real perfectly good, competent TV main event. The story is Waltman and Styles are working really well together until Waltman accidentally smashed Styles with a spin kick and in his shock left himself open for a Northern Lariat as Rude pinned Waltman. Styles, like, what the hell, man? Styles turns his back.
Again, Styles kind of a little bitch.
Yeah, and then he turns his back because he's stupid. Waltman jumps him. Lin May comes out, breaks them up. Which then does bring us to No Surrender, in which AJ Styles defeats Sean Waltman with Jerry Lynn as special referee in a darn good match.
Yeah, they got there and they have a rockin' little match. And it's this is like one of the better pay-per-views in a minute because there's just 3 really good matches on it.
Yeah, there's nothing like go out of your way match of the year high-end level.
No.
but there's like 3 or 4 just real good, solid, you will watch this match and you will damn well enjoy it kind of matches.
You should probably watch Joe Sabin if you're going to go out for anything.
Yeah, that's the best match on the show. Then Styles, Waltman, Daniels, PD, and Raven Abyss are all just real darn good matches.
Also, the opening tag is pretty good.
Yes, which we'll talk about in a moment. That doesn't exist because we haven't gotten to it yet on the show, you see.
Oh, sorry. I was just clarifying it for people who might be picking from the pay-per-view.
So this is where TNA calls Lynn the pioneer of the X Division. Franchise interviews Lynn before the match, by the way. He's like, who you gonna favor? Come on. I know you hate one of these guys more than the other.
And he's like, no, I hate them equally. Like all my children.
He's going to call it down the middle because he has pride and the best man will win. So, real good match. Returning the favor because Styles blew up Alex Shelley's face with a spin kick. Waltman then blows up Styles' face with a spin kick.
It rules.
Did you think there was a little of Alex Shelley's like, fuck yeah.
Waltman being like the guy with Shelley and Shane would actually kind of rule.
Yeah, you will get a little Waltman Shelley later in the year.
Ooh, as a treat.
Waltman hits a big senton off the top of the floor. Styles launches Waltman crotch first into the post. Waltman kicks out of the Styles Clash. Styles kicks out of the X Factor. Then after he misses a spiral tap. What scared the shit out of you?
I could hear something like moving.
Okay.
I'm the only person in the house. And it was like...
What was it?
I look around. It's a box falling off my bed slowly. I was looking around like, what the fuck is that? My heart rate just skyrocketed.
Imagine if you were actually being robbed mid-podcast recording.
That happened on the flagship.
Oh, yeah.
The guy was trying to break into Joe's house like mid-flagship.
Good content.
Oh, sorry, let's retape it. Hey, get out of here.
Well, guys, Liam's actually fighting off an Australian villain.
Oh! That's how I fight.
Seems like he's getting the better of it.
And you warn everyone else not to break into this establishment.
I believe he did what Adam Cole did on that Bola show, and he slapped his leg when he kicked the guy in the nuts.
I did. Okay, I beat up the guy. We're safe.
Cool. So Styles kicked out of the X Factor after he missed the spiral tap. Waltman was frustrated. He tried to use a chair. Jerry Lynn stopped him. Waltman then got into it with Lynn. Styles was trying to get him in the Styles Clash. Waltman grabbed the ropes. Lynn kicked Waltman's arms, allowing Styles to hit the Styles Clash for the win. Then Waltman's like, hey man, you just cost me that match, Jerry Lynn.
Yeah, that's a very nice way of putting it.
It's funny because he was doing like the sit on the mat, point at Jerry Lynn. He was like the meme with the lady pointing at the cat.
Yeah.
And that's when we cut away. We'll hear more about that in the next month.
In fact, we may be approaching eventually one of your top 50 matches.
Oh, I did put Lynn and Waltman on, didn't I?
Yeah.
Fun.
Number 46.
I think part of the novelty was the novelty of them wrestling again, but I'm excited to revisit that match because I think that match.
Do you want me to
really
read
good.
your review?
Go for it.
Is this 2017, Garrett, or did you rewrite these?
I didn't rewrite them, but I did edit them, so I might have cut something. Like, my entire process of editing that was not like rewriting. It's like, that sentence is unnecessary, just cut that sentence.
Going back to a classic rivalry later is always risky business. Father Time inevitably takes its toll. Not in this case though, as Lynn and Waltman worked a really smart match that played to the experience as well as athleticism, accentuated by tremendous announcing which helped provide ample historical context.
Good blurb. Well done, nailed
Real
it.
fucking wordy in that one, huh?
it's like 30 words.
I know, but you're doing the Chris Jericho thesaurus bit.
What, because I used the word
words.
ample?
Accentuated by tremendous announcing which helped provide ample historical context.
Damn right. Good sentence.
Father Time capitalized. Real person.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that, I don't think. I think that would have been the FSM editor. Or maybe it was me. I'm not sure.
Let's just blame Rich.
Yeah, it's Rich's fault. Rich capitalized it.
How dare he?
Yeah, Styles Waltman. Real good match.
We will see. I'll tear it down.